Hello, friends. This is Wendy Cannin of Cannin Plannin. I'm excited to be hanging out with you guys today. I'm talking about goal setting using 3 inserts. Now, I use a bunch more than that, but I want to talk about the 3 main inserts that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. The first one is the goal insert. The second one is the goals and habits insert. And the third one is the blank insert. All 3 of them are fantastic inserts. You can use them to get started with your goal setting process and then add in others where you would like. But I want to really jump into these 3 and share with you the focus. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera over. We're going to be hanging out with Bessie today. Bessie is my extra large classic. I like using the classic cover for my goal setting planner because it holds so much more. You will see that it is very packed full of all kinds of goodies. And so we're going to be talking about those 3 inserts today. The first one we're going to start with is the actual goals insert. The goals insert is broken up into 4 pieces, and we're going to talk briefly about those 4 pieces and how it's important to have those in your goal setting process. The first piece is the ultimate goal. What is your ultimate goal with accomplishing whatever it is that you are working towards? If it's health related, if it's towards your direct sales company, if it is financial, if it is anything that has to do with your health or anything like that, this is a goal that you're going to be working on. It is the ultimate goal. And of course, it's going to be a SMART goal, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. We're going to talk about those 5 specific things in our goals workshop if you're coming to that. So I will talk about that in just a brief minute. The second part of it is going to be breaking down that ultimate goal into little mini goals. Sometimes this can be very overwhelming, and so we definitely want to break it down in little bite-sized chunks and set some time-bound goals with them as well, so you can get them done in a timely manner that will help you geared toward this one. On this side, you're going to see where it says steps to reach my goal. This is your action plan. What are you going to do every single day? What routine are you going to put into place? How are you going to use your time wisely in order to reach these mini goals, which will ultimately help you reach the big goal at the end? And then, of course, introducing your why. Without adding a why into your goal setting, you're going to come short because your why is what helps you on those shortcomings when you have bumps in the road, when you're distracted, when you have interruptions, things that are going to put a little monkey wrench in your goal setting process or reaching those goals. So it's important to have a very specific why because without it, you're going to stumble and not want to keep going when things start to get hard. So that is the first insert. That is the goal setting insert. The next one that we're going to talk about is the goals and habits tracker. The goals and habits tracker is broken up into 3 pieces. It has the goals section where you're going to write what your actual goal is. It's going to have a place for you to do weekly check-in and then the things that you want to do every single day. I love using this insert because it helps me to be able to define how I'm going to go about getting my goals accomplished. So in the first insert, we talked about the steps or the tactics that we're going to use. This is where you start filling those in and you develop that routine that you're going to be using every single day with your goal setting process. I also love having this weekly check-in over here because you can look and see, like maybe you had a really rough first week, you had some distractions that you weren't prepared for and something came up, and so you can look in your second week and you can see how much more you're going to need to make up in order to make up for that first week. By breaking it down into these little sections, it makes it feasible for you to know where you are exactly in your goal setting journey or goal accomplishing journey and where you need to go to move forward, what you need to do to make up for places that you might have fallen short. Maybe you're way ahead of the goal and you can set more goals or accomplish more in the time frame that you have set forth, or you can schedule time to take care of you because that's super important as well. So I love being able to have this aspect as well. The last insert that I want to share with you guys is the blank insert. Now, the blank insert is exactly that, is a completely blank insert. It is like a whiteboard, and I love it for that dynamic in itself because I love using a whiteboard to plan and to use for strategies. But sometimes I like it to be permanent. I want to not have to erase it, and sometimes just taking a picture isn't worth all of the hype because pictures get lost, right? So if I utilize a blank insert in the same way that I would use say a whiteboard, and I do my cross out and my webbing and my lists, and I make funnels and I utilize it for that particular reason, they're going to find that you're going to have a lot more success because you're going to be able to go back and look at it frequently. So I want to share with you guys a quick overview of what else you can use it for. You can use it as a vision board, which is a visual representation of your why. This is what you are working towards. This is why you want to do what it is that you are doing. This is maybe a financial reason. Maybe you have a family goal. Maybe you want to accomplish something with your business. Whatever the case may be, this is what you're striving for. And this is that visual representation of why you're moving forward. As I talked about, some other things that you can use it for is just to make some lists. You can use it for creating webs so that you know what process goes where. You can use it to create a funnel, a list, anything like that. Lots of different places you can write pictures, draw graphs, lots of different things that you can do with this particular insert. All right, I've introduced you to 3 inserts and I want to kind of tell you why. Number 1, in January 2023, I am hosting a goal setting for direct sellers workshop. You can find the link to get added onto the wait list in the comments below. You can also hang out with me in my VIP group, which I will share a link with that as well, as we walk through the process of goal setting. Something else that I want to introduce to you is we are going to be focusing on this book during that workshop. It's called The 12-Week Year. It's by Brian Moran and Michael Lennington. Fantastic book if you are wanting to break down your goals into further steps. You can also find the link to my review on this book as well as a way to purchase it right in the links of this particular video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I look forward to sharing more ideas on goal setting tips throughout the month of December 2022. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. And thank you for hanging out with Cannin Plannin. See y'all soon, friends.